Hi, everyone. Harry here to talk about the new map in Georgia that a federal judge has approved after finding that the old one violated the Voting Rights Act. And most significantly, the new map puts current Representative Lucy McBath out of her district and into a new one where she'll have voters who know her less well and possibly a tougher race. Okay, remember, a little bit of the Voting Rights Act survives. The Supreme Court gutted the most important section, Section 5, but they permitted Section 2 to survive, and that section says that if a given map dilutes racial representation, it is unlawful under the still prevailing provision of the Voting Rights Act. That's what happened in Georgia. Georgia is about 32% African American, and the map that was submitted by the Republican controlled legislature was a 9-5 split in terms of the partisan breakdown. 9 districts with Republican majorities and 5 with Democrats. But only 4 of those 5 districts were majority minority districts. In other words, districts in which minority voters were had more than 50% of the vote. One of those, in fact, was McBath's own district, and it was majority minority, but not majority black. It had also Hispanics, Asian Americans, and that made it majority minority. Okay, but so the judge said, under the dictates of Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act, you need to have 5 districts in Georgia that are majority black. You need one more because only 4 were. So the Republican legislature went back to the drawing board and did a kind of clever thing that Democrats are not very happy about. They took McBath's district and rejiggered it so it's sort of 2 different districts, each of which is majority black. So basically, there's an area west of Atlanta, which is not which has now been reconfigured into, that's where the new district is. Her old one was northeast of Atlanta. And remember, it wasn't majority African American. So now you have 2 that are, but still the same 9-5 breakdown. What they basically did is draw new lines so that each of the 5 majority Democrat districts would also be majority African American districts. And they came back to the judge who in October had said, there's a problem here under Voting Rights Section 2. And he said, okay, you've done what I have said. The Democrats weren't happy about it. And in fact, they said that the new map violates the Voting Rights Act differently. But the judge said, okay, so if that's how you feel, you need to bring another action challenging the new map. But I'm approving the new map because it does what I asked them to do. So what we can expect now is a challenge to the new map brought by Democrats, but one that's going to take some time to go through the courts. And in the meantime, we have an approved new map, the new one that has McBath in a new district where she's already said she will run. And that's the one that almost certainly will be in effect for 2024. So this new map that does not have any more seats for Democrats, but has one more district that is majority minority or majority African American. And so passes muster according to the standard of the Voting Rights Act that the judge used to strike it down before. In a sense, he saw what was up to the judge, but he said, judges really are not supposed to intervene in these things unless we really have to. I said there was a violation of the Voting Rights Act. They remediated that violation. That's kind of the they did what I asked. The Voting Rights Act is now complied with. That's all there is to say for now. So it stays 9-5. McBath is in a new district, and there's a new district that had been not majority minority and now is. And that's going to be what happens in 2024. So it seems unlikely that it has a big impact on the actual, national election, since from the standpoint of Democrats versus Republicans, things are unchanged. And as I say, a new challenge will be coming up, but not one in time to change the map for 2024. Talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and other Talking Feds content, please take a second to like and subscribe. Talk to you later.